Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge, welcome to PNC Park. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Just about ready to roll here, and on the hill today, Rich Hill. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Drops into the glove, and there's one away. Bo Bichette up to the dish. The pitch. And another ball. Called strike right there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Smith and Jigba gets under it, brings it in, out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Back here at the ballpark and pitching in this game, Alek Manoah. How about a report on him, Chris?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Manoah, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. On a line, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Brian Reynolds here. Kicks and fires. That one ripped. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit.
McCutchen.
And he deals. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break. But look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just 1, but 2 runners in scoring position. So
that smash towards center. Puts the squeeze on it. Runner tagging and heading for home. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball. Just couldn't get it to drop in.
Jack Sawinski will hit next. Left-hand batter waits. This one in the air, center field. Kiermaier makes the catch, and that'll do it. Run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. New inning getting started, and here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. That one lifted to left. Hauls it in for the out. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
The left fielder, number 25, Dalton Varsho.
Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a miss. Snuck the fastball by him. And here is Matt Chapman. Why to kick the pitch. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Back here in Pittsburgh, now batting Brian Hayes. Right side. Springer there makes the catch. So digging in, Kanan Smith and Jigba.
Smith in Jigba.
Kicks and deals. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Way back there. And it's gone. That one felt good, and they add on. It's 2-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's the second baseman, Ji-Hwan Bae. In the air, left field. Varsho hauls it in, 2 away. Austin Hedges now. And a pitch. Out towards left center. Squeezes it, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this. Back here at PNC Park, on to the 3rd inning. Digging in, Santiago Espinal. The pitch.
2-1.
Popped up. Cruz makes the grab. 1 away. Whit Merrifield up to the plate.
Batting 8. The second baseman.
Here's a 1-1.
With Merrifield.
Fought off foul. And down on strikes. 2 out.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands. Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Welcome back. Here's Oneil Cruz. Center field. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down. So up next, Brian Reynolds. 0 for 1 so far. And a base hit up the middle. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger. One out, runner at second. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Andrew McCutchen. Doubled in his first AB. Next offering is fouled back. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now the hitter, Ji-Man Choi. He's 0 for 1. The pitch. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Up next for the Pirates, Jack Sawinski. Swung on, belted. Kiermaier going back on it. Hauls it in on the warning track. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors. And welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, George Springer. And the pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
That's the ball.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
And now the lefty. Swing and a ball popped up. Bay makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Now batting.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Springer, the runner at second with 1 away. Next pitch off the play. 2-2.
It's a good take.
Now he breaks his bat. Gets it to first, and Guerrero is set down. And now Alejandro Kirk. Alejandro Kirk, stocky catcher, an all-star in 2022. This guy can hit.
Yeah, he can, and really just surprised everyone coming onto the scene, doing such a great job that became an all-star with very little big league experience before that.
That's a base hit, run scores.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Ready to go, bottom 4 at the plate for Pittsburgh. Ke'Bryan Hayes. Here's a 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. In 1 hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Now there's a swing and a drive. Kiermaier going back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Left-hand hitter waits. In the air, out towards right center. Kiermaier makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. It's 4-1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
That's towards center. Kiermaier makes the play, and that will end the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no 1 left. Back here at the ballpark, now Matt Chapman at the plate.
Well, these Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times. and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Fires over to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
You see me coming up.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Swings through that one, out in front that time. Espinal leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 3. Blue Jays held in check, and they trail it 4-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, we head to the bottom of the fifth, and here is O'Neal Cruz.
Oh, yeah. Cruz.
And the right-hander deals. Liner, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Cruz around second, on his way to third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
The 1-1. Kirk makes the catch, and there's 1 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Ball to strike, and that one lifted in the air center field. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. To the plate. Save! And they lead by 4.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
The 1-1. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Oh! G-Man Choi pops one out of here. And they add a run. It's 6-1.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now Jack Sawinski. That one hammered center field. Kiermaier going back on it. And that one is gone. He blasts one out to center, and they add a run. It's 7-1.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make. New pitcher now for the Jays, Trevor Richards.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
On the ground, Bichette whips it to first. And that is that. But the long ball was worked. And the batter is George Springer. 1 for 2. Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and Colin Holderman gets the call from the pen. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Colin.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. George Springer takes him deep, and they inch closer. It's 7-2.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now the batter now, Bo Bichette.
2-1.
And it is 2-1. Rip towards third. Hayes to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. the next to hit. Bounce back to the mound. Cruz. And Guerrero is set down.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's 7-2. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the sixth inning, and now Kanan Smith and Jigba. And a 1-1.
You know, these Pirates, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases. Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So man aboard. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ji-Hwan Bae. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Kiermaier grabs it on the run.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And out of here. He sends it out of here, and they add to their lead. It's 9-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
So the lineup flips over, and stepping in is the speedy O'Neal Cruz. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Cruz around second, on his way to third. Cruz coming home. He scores, and it's now 10-2.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
Zach Pop will take over here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And it's into the gap. Coming around third is Reynolds. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 11-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now it's going to be Ji-Man Choi. That ball's carrying. That'll touch down off the base of the fence. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now the left fielder, Jack Sawinski, at the belt and fires. That one fouled off. The 1-2. Into center. Makes the grab, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These guys are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
Swings and misses. And now 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Righty to the plate. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Choi around third. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the...
All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Next offering is downstairs. On the ground, right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Matt Chapman. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Rip to right, base hit.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at first, Whit Merrifield. Next up for the Blue Jays. And strike 2. Next one misses. It's 2-2. That one missing inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Got him swinging. One left for Toronto. Bottom of the 7th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Kanan Smith and Jigba.
Smith in Jigba.
And here it comes. This one lifted in the air, left field. Varsho makes the play, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the second
Up
baseman.
next for the Pirates, Ji-Hwan Bae. Smoked into left, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Austin Hedges stands in. He's already homered here in this one. On a strike, the pitch. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Back-to-back singles. Now the tag at third, and they got him.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
So the Pirates' batting order turns over, and now the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. And that's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Next to hit, Ryan Reynolds. That's ripped, base hit. So that's 3 straight hits with 2 outs, and the bases are loaded.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game.
Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Pirates leave them loaded, but they're still way out in front. Back here at PNC Park, we're at the top of the 8th. Here's Kiermaier now.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Dwayne Underwood Jr. on the pitch here.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Could be extra bases. Throws to second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And he walked him. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it is gone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes deep, and they close the gap. It's 12-5.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Still only one out here in the inning. Got it by him for the K.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Out number 3. 3-run shot for the Jays this inning. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Tim Mesa.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a double, his 4th hit of the game.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. And a pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
2-2.
Choi stands at second with no outs. This one popped up. And there's one away.
The third baseman, number 13.
And here is Ke'Bryan Hayes. High fly ball out into left center field. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
It's a little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball in the air.
Kanan Smith and Jigba, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered in this game. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that is that. So one hit is all they get. Welcome back. We go to the 9th. Now it's going to be Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit, and the leadoff man aboard. Santiago Espinal digs in now. Right-hander kicks, deals. Hard ground ball, base knock. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
No outs, runners at first and second. And misses inside.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Chapman headed home. Here's the throw to the plate. He beats it safe. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have.
Hayes over to second, now to first, and it's a double play.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
1-1 now. In the air, right side. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates take this one in a blowout.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one, and get another W.
And a final score of 12-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.